They were the best Brussels sprouts I've ever had to date in my entire life. Virginia is for Grubbers. We are back again for another old-fashioned Friday, and today we are at, where are we at? We are at Makers Union right here, you can see, which is located in Reston, Virginia, which is in Reston Town Center. Most people, when you associate Reston, you just automatically think Town Center. However, they're starting to build outside of the Town Center. Tiki Thai's an example of that, and a lot of other restaurants outside the Town Center, but this is directly inside of the Town Center. This used to be called something else. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like a super clutch brunch spot, like a Sunday brunch. I remember they had like bottomless mimosas, great food, stuff like that, but I don't remember the name. New design inside, fairly similar setup as the previous place, but a lot of new and unique decor that looks pretty cool. Got like a little shelf of library of books here. Bar setup is kind of the same, but it's just a lot more open, more friendly colors, and more of a friendly atmosphere inside. You guys know how this works. We rate these off of 4 ratings: appearance, first sip, overall taste, and overall ambience. 0 to 3 on the first 3 and 0 to 1 on the last one. Jump right into appearance here. Single cube, which is clutch. A little bit of orange, decent sized glass. They do have the cloudy cube, no clear ice. I've never seen clear ice in Reston, but nonetheless, single cube, good news. Got a little bit of an orange peel. It's a little bit of a musty orange peel, but it's an orange peel, you know what I'm saying? So, decent glass. I wish the glass was just slightly bigger. Maybe a Luxardo cherry would add a little value to it since they don't have the clear ice, but I'm gonna go 2-2 off appearance. Here we go, first sip. Nice. And it's important to note, this is the Makers Maple Old Fashioned, which has Bowman Brothers Bourbon, which is a Virginia-based bourbon company. They actually have a distillery in Fredericksburg, which I've never been to, but it's on my list for this upcoming fall to visit their distillery and go talk to those fine people over there. So Bowman Brothers Bourbon, Vermont maple syrup, orange peel. Simple. Off the first sip, you can taste a little bit of the sweetness, but when I say a little, I mean like the smallest amount of the sweetness, which I actually prefer. I don't want it to taste like a maple syrup pancake, you know? I want to be able to notice it, but not just like in your face, you know? So first sip, smooth, solid, not too sweet, which is a good thing. I'm gonna go 2-3, and then we'll get into overall taste. Very consistent, and as I slowly try to drink this, it's like 12:30 in the afternoon, so I'm gonna pound it probably, but we can get into the overall ambiance. Again, I've been here before, so I'm familiar with the setup. I think the new version of this place is 10 times better than what the old version was. The old version had a lot of walls, it wasn't as open, it was also a lot darker inside, which I wasn't a fan of. So everything in here is practically brand new. So we're gonna go full 1 for overall ambiance of the restaurant. I also think it's important to note that I had their Brussels sprouts, and if you're like, I hate Brussels sprouts, I get it. I don't love Brussels sprouts. I have a lot to do today, so I just wanted something really light. They were the best Brussels sprouts I've ever had to date in my entire life. They do like, it says Fresno hot honey, which made them like sweet. Ginger, mint, cilantro, roasted peanuts. I come here, I'm gonna get that dish every single time, regardless of what's going on. Hands down, best Brussels sprouts. We don't rate Brussels sprouts, but if we did, they would be phenomenal. I almost never say this. I'm glad that it's not way too sweet, but I wish it just had like a hint of a little bit more sweetness. And that could have been accomplished with maybe just a little bit of simple syrup, maybe some sugar, brown sugar, whatever. I think that might help it just a little bit. So I said 2-2, 2-3. That's 4-5 plus 1, 5-5. I think it's fair to say that this is as consistent as it's gonna get. The overall, this last sip, identical to the first one, so we'll stick to the same 2-3. So I said 5-5 plus 2-3 is 7-8. 7-8. Makers Union, kind of a new place, but also kind of a place that's been here that replaced the old place, new place. Reston, Virginia. Virginia is for Grubbers. Cheers, guys.